Another live stream, another live stream. Welcome back to another live stream. Okay, so tonight I am going over to Makuri Island because it's very neglected. I feel that, for me anyway, Makuri Island is very neglected, and I've got a lot of XP still left on the table. So we can go with 3,871 other Zwifters, and we're going to knock off some of the routes that I haven't done. I think you can filter by duration, route completion. So here's the. Oh god, I've got some work to do. I want to try and see if I can knock off all of the routes that I haven't done on Zwift before the full PRL at the end of January. So we'll find out if I can do that. First of all, we're going to go to Farm Loop. It's 7.8 kilometers. 7.8 kilometers. Let's get rid of source for Zwift so you can see what it is. How much XP do we get? How much XP? 155 XP. So here we go. Let's start the ride. Hello, Rebecca. How are you? Thanks for joining. Looks like I need some new boots. So this is Zwift Insider Farmland route details. Looks pretty flat. Looks pretty flat. Oh, I've lost me connection to Stream Deck on the Stream Deck iPad. How are we gonna get back? I've got to show my scenes. Hold on, bear with. Right. I feel like I've forgotten something. Farm Loop, 7.8 kilometers. Here we go. Let's knock out this one. Oh, let's. I guess quickly. Let's show you what XP we're on at the moment. So we've got 6,000 XP to the next level, and that is the current XP. So let's find out how much we earn in this little Zwift session. I guess I could do the time trial bike, couldn't I? To give me more chance of getting 10 XP through the barriers, but then we won't be able to draft these crazy Zwifters. I haven't done a lot of Makuri Island, if I'm honest. I've raced it in ZRL, but other than that, I don't come over here enough, really. So it'd be good to get to know the roads a bit better. Oh, I didn't say as well, I'm going to keep it pretty easy tonight, pretty steady. In the blue on the zone 2, on the graph on the bottom. I don't know why I've still got these in my ears, I don't listen to anything. Runner! I think I've got three. Hello, Mum. How are you? How are you today? I'm fine. Legs are getting back to feeling like normal now. Not so painful when I touch them, which is always a good sign, isn't it? A bit dark in here tonight. So I think I'll still avoid racing this weekend. Maybe tick off some of the long ones. I've got 3 routes on Watopia left to do. I think one's Three Sisters. Can't remember which they are. We can find out on Zwift Hub later. They're all about 28 miles, I think, 28. So I should tick them off really. And yeah, I thought it'd be a nice little challenge to try and tick off every route before I do the full PRL, which is the longest route on Zwift at the end of Jan. Might take some doing. Might take some doing. I think I've got 2 on New York left. Loads on here. So I thought I'd tick off some of these little ones in one go. Disguise it as an XP hunt. Disguise as Zone 2 training. You heard it here first, Scott is not racing this weekend. Did you see my graph yesterday, Lee? Grey, all grey. I'd never say never, but if the legs feel really good, maybe I will. It would be quite shocking if I didn't, I know. I know, it's completely grey. I didn't even have one spike of red by mistake. There's a little bit of blue. I can keep it a little bit more blue now. In today's ride. Demon Hunter, thanks for the ride on. Scott, why is my YouTube music not working? You should know. I don't know. Do you mean YouTube music app? Joking. Well, as my mum's here, anything that's got a button on or connects to the internet, if it breaks, it's my fault and I have to fix it. Nat calls me Scoogle. I had my I don't know if it was yours, Mum, or mine, or Dad's GCM, but I had a refund from Global Cycling, which I assume is Global Cycling Network, today for the for GCM Plus. So it's 30 something quid back. So I assume it was either mine or Dad's. I don't know which one, but so if it did go through on yours, if it did go through on my card, then I've got the refund. Do you use YouTube Music, Rebecca? YouTube Music? I get it free with, I'll get it included. I hate it when people say that, like Sturker always go, oh yeah, 2 free bottles. It's this advertisement that keeps coming up on YouTube, isn't it? 2 free bottles when you spend 50 quid with us. No, they're not free. They're marketing. Water bottles are marketing, aren't they? Well, that's good then, Mum. That's all replied. I should use the YouTube Music app more, as it's included with premium, but turn it off and turn it back on again, Rebecca. Oh, a little bit green in the graph. Getting excited because there's only 3 kilometres to go. There's a pro. Matt Laturner. Or I'm just assuming they're Matt Laturner. Matthias Laturnia. 17 people watching. I would appreciate, even though I'm not suffering, I would love you to tap the like button. We always get this one disliker. This one disliker's not brave enough to put a comment to say why they dislike it. Every single video. One dislike. And it's usually quite near the launch of a video or a live stream. Hey MX Panther, thanks for coming back. I now dub you the IT guy, yep. Anything remote, if that ain't working, that's a remote from a fan, I can fix that. Or I should be able to fix it. I rarely do know how to fix stuff. At the whole of Minehead, if you get any Zwift technical issues, I'm the first person to call. No, I'm the person with the most Zwift technical issues. Yeah, I don't know why they call me if they look at my videos. I've seen the IT crowd, yes. Turn it off and turn it back on again. We love the IT crowd. I better stay and get trot cycling. Eric Lee was trying to get me into a race earlier. Naughty Eric. Ah, we got to cut this climb, have we? I'm going to avoid changing gear for this whole route. But yeah, whoa. Bad memories of this climb from ZRL. Oh, it's a bit warmer today than yesterday. Top's coming off already. How many badges has everyone else got to complete Zwift? How many route badges? I think I've got a fair few on this island. 2 on New York, 3 on Watopia. London I've got a couple as well as the full PRL. And I've got those 2, is it Lurcher? There's 2 on Innsbruck, isn't there? Which are super long, but their lead-in is really long. So I've got to try and zone 2 the hell out of those 2. Tell you what, I don't see this route come up much in races, but what a great little crit race. Perhaps you do it in I guess you do technically do this on the last lap of something else, don't you? Tough little crit race course this. Grappolino! How are you? How's your fridge? Getting all the badges is one of my 2024 goals. Managed to get 2 routes and circuit breaker today. Oh, what circuit breaker is that? Let me guess. Let me guess what circuit breaker badge is. Is it? I don't know what it'd be actually. 1,000? Is it? 1,000 watts? I don't think. Is it? Is the one that's like 600 watts for 10 seconds? Is it? Here we go, coming up to the finish. One route done, 1 badge done. What was it, 110 XP coming in? Farmland loop is done. Just make sure, just for some of these, just make sure, there we go. You go on to, make sure you do go over a little bit. Round it up to 8 kilometers for bullet. Close, just 700 watts, no time. Ooh, nice one, Crapolino. So you've got the 1,000 watts to do and the 1,200 watts to go, I assume. There we go. Right, so that is Farmland loop done, and we've done that as 155 XP just for that route. Let's turn Zwift for source off. Have a look at the menu. So there's the XP that we actually earned, whatever that was. We'll put it in the links afterwards. So let's end that ride. Ride on. We're going to annoy people with lots of ride-ons today. Done. I think that's the biggest one, unless 3 are hidden extra credit ones. Yeah, there's. I think, is there a 1,200 watt one or not? Am I dreaming? Am I dreaming? Well, I could show you in a sec, can't I? Oh god, there's quite a few. Portal climber, jelly legs, 500 watts for 10 seconds. Circuit breaker, there you go, there's the one you got, Crapolino, 700 watts. 5 laps of the circuit. Daredevil broke 50 miles an hour, 500 watts, 600 watts. Where's the can't stop now, 10 miles. Avid climber. There we go, the masochist one, which I unlocked the other day. Legs of Steel, I've got to do that one. Complete the climb portal 25 times. We've done it 10 times. Where are all the... Oh, here we go. So we've got the full PRL. We've got Greater London 8, Greater London Loop. Grand Central Circuit, Mighty Metropolitan for the American, for the New York world. Autobahn. Lucia. I don't know how to pronounce that. And counterclockwise, they're big ones, aren't they? Oh, we've got plenty to go, haven't we? We've got plenty. Extra credit, there you go, extra credit. 100 kilometers, 800 watts, 900 watts, 1,000 watts. Yeah, you could. Yeah, if I'm only 60 kilos, 1,200 watts is a bit ambitious for me. It is a little bit unfair, I guess, isn't it? Because they could have it hit 1,000 watts, or not equivalent. And there's no equivalent to watts per kilo, but they should take maybe the average sprinter. They've got loads of stats, haven't they? The average sprinters, and then off the rocks, and then do a hit 1,200 watts or this much watts per kilo. Or Crapolino fridge, where are you based? I'll come and get it for you. Climb the Alp under an hour, that's another tough one, isn't it? 100 ride-ons. Have you done already? No, we're just warming up. Phil. We've just done the Farmland loop, and we're now going to go to what we're going to do now, the Outskirts loop. Island Outskirts. Island Outskirts. You can come join me and knock off some XP badges. We're on Makuri. What have I got on New York to do? Grand Central Circuit. That's a short one. We'll stick on Makuri, as I put it in the title and thumbnail. Island Outskirts. So this will earn us 250 XP, and it is 11.4 kilometers. So welcome back if you're just joining. This is the Island Outskirts badge hunt on Zwift. And we're keeping it relatively easy tonight, zone 2. Try and keep it blue in the graph for the majority of it. And we're going to try and do 3 village loop, Kappa quest, Spirit Forest chain Chomper, and Kappa quest reverse. I don't know how many of those will get ticked off before I can't pedal anymore. Oh, Phil got the new Stream Deck. Which one was it? Is it the one you put on the link the other day with the Argos thing? I'll put a link below to one on Amazon if anyone wants to go and find out which one it is. Mark II. Is it working well? What's your first impressions? Do you feel like a proper streamer now? Because now you can just press buttons and stuff like this. Nice. Is it quite sweat resistant, you think? %, nice. Island Outskirts, 225 XP plus all the XP we're going to earn for the kilometres we're pedalling. Hey BMX Kong, welcome back. Hope you had a great Friday. Or it might be just be starting, depends where you are in the world, might just be over. How's your Saturday going? No snooker spoilers, please. Turn my little fan on, little face fan. That's what you need, Phil. Oh, not another climb, I'm on the wrong bike. Actually, there's a link to that fan in my description. It looks like quite a lot of money for some cheap kind of Chinese-made crap fan, but actually I really like it. It's rechargeable. You can use it as a little power bank as well. It does seem to last a while. It's just nice and quiet. There's a little light. It's got a few different settings, and it's got a pulse one as well, so it comes on blows a bit, turns off, comes on, which is quite nice when you just want this little fan. That's it, little fan in the link description. I rate it. We are big fans of the channel. Thanks, Phil. Big fan, little thing, fan, cardboard box. Oh, we're going into the, slipped into the green. That's how good the legs feel. There we go, evened off a bit. Hey Nat, how are you? We had a lovely dinner last night. What was it in the end? Oh, the green lentil stew. With celeriac and potato mash. It was really nice, wasn't it? You've been on fire this week with cooking. Every week's been like a weekend dish. Yeah, we had a lovely, what was the salad we had? That was nice. Nat's trying to make more conscious decisions about things we're eating, whilst I eat 6 donuts in one day. She's on a losing battle. We'll get there, we'll get there. I've never been this... Our plant points? What's that? Oh, Nat's trying to do that fad of eating 30 different plants and spice. What is it? Who is it? Is it someone? Who is it? Spectre. Tim Spectre. 30 plants. We're doing that per meal at the moment. Yeah. Although your soup earlier did smell a bit like horse piss, but... Oh. Nah, goes, that wasn't the soup. Shut that window. I better start drinking something. I'm drunk, I think, yeah. What's the plans for the weekend then, Phil? Got any big races lined up? Any big Zwift rides? On the citrus juice, well, I kind of think I thought I was, but I might have. Hold on. No, that's definitely citrus. I think what's happened, I've messed up. That's citrus. I think what happened, I think that's just very... I took last night's bottle and just chucked it in the fridge, which had a little bit left. So I think what's happened is that was the berry one. And I thought it was the citrus one, which I just put 1 scoop in. I've got some in the bottle somewhere. TT race on Sunday for Phil. Like streaming, and now using RTX voice to see how it goes. Fingers crossed. Live streaming, I assume. like streaming. Watch Phil. Michael Jackson as we just overtake. How are you enjoying the live streaming at the moment? Are you thinking is it worth the added stress or not? I haven't put my rubber hoods back on properly on these hoods. My goal this weekend is to get rid of the clicking sound. I had a little go earlier. I think I might have made it worse. No idea what's going on. Now it's kind of gone into Terminator, maybe Terminator 1 soundtrack. 100% fun and motivational. But that, enough about my live streams. What about yours, Phil? This guy's nicked Michael Haren's hat. Hopefully gives it back by the end of the ride. The Wahoo Clicker. Tim's come in there with a beaut. He's been sat there. How long have we been live for? I don't know how long we've been live for. There must be somewhere that tells me. 32 minutes. Oh, I'm not recording. Am I recording? 32 minutes. And he's just come up with a beaut there, Tim. Nice work. What you could have done is done the clicker, missed out the E on clicker, and done it in caps. This one seems to be dragging on a bit, this route. This is Island Outskirts. Phil, it's good. It's a good way to do it. Using it for just going better in front of people, help with work and personal development. It's a great way to, as you probably found out already, talking to yourself in a room. It's the weirdest experience ever. My poor neighbours. It does give you a bit of confidence when you talk to other people. I'm not a big fan of talking to people on the phone though. FaceTime's a bit better, but acid reflux is terrible. So, statement of the day there, Rebecca. But is it worse than this stream? I could put this in 0 trainer difficulty, couldn't I? All good skills, yeah. It's great for anger management. I think I used to be calmer when I played rugby than Zwifting. This stream is good. Another glowing review, thanks Rebecca. Probably not going to be one of my best, but at least we can tick off some XP on the road to the full PRL. That's what I've got my mind set on now. Doing well at the full PRL race. I think I have this sort of second wind when I get to 100 miles on the bike and 100 kilometers or whatever, like going long. I do seem to, for a big rider, I seem to have that kind of ability to suffer and, as you've seen, put myself through it on the longer rides. So I'm looking forward to, I'm thinking what's going to happen on the full PRL. I will lose the group, but I'll try and wear them down eventually. Tom, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. You started the new year well with the Strava reset, the big Strava reset. Everyone is at the same level. You know, people struggling to with a crap year last year can just put a line under it, start afresh. I want to do 10 hours a week this year, and I've started off carrying a lot of fatigue into the legs, so I did need really 2 weeks off, which is why you're seeing quite an easy stream tonight. I've learned that I can't do the performances I want to if I'm tired all the time. Oh no, oh no, oh no, which one is it? I assume it's this one. My Sturzo just, well no, I turned Sturzo. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? So the route popped up, and because I was like just steering at the time with my Sturzo, it went to the other option, so I didn't know whether which option finished the route, so I assumed it was this one, because we don't want to go to Neokyo. Zwifter puts on a brilliant stream. I think it's all to do with the participation from the audience as well, isn't it? Zwift Play won't take another wall slam. It's getting into a little bit of a groove with my Wahoo clicker then, isn't it? Yes, consistency is the key, as I found out last year. Yep, just get on that bike, enjoy riding. Oh, I thought that was the end. Is that the end? No, still got 2.5k to go. Angela, thanks for the ride on. 10 XP on the XP hunt. This route is Island Outskirts. It's 11.4 kilometers, 91 meters of climbing, and 225 XP for the route. Obviously, we get more route by more XP for the kilometers that go past as well. This is pretty. I don't think I've been down here before. Can't recall it unless I've been in absolute bits. Oh, got my ride. My ride now TPU liners turned up. Nice one, Phil. I see Prime wheels have got another big sale on. I was looking at the 85mm ones going, they make good com hunting wheels. I tell you what, thanks Mark Alford for the ride on. DHB are doing, let's not call it a fire sale, but DHB have got some really cheap stuff on at the moment. My aero helmet is down to £10 for the navy blue one, red one, or white one, I think, on offer. £10, and there's a couple of the maybe if you're a bit smaller than me, there's a couple of the lab jerseys which are down to like £5 and £10. So you got a good price. Yeah, it is annoying, isn't it? It is annoying when that happens with price drops. Bullet bought his current bike the ZX Evo 1, the Vitus ZX Evo 1, 2 years ago, or oh God, what are we now? 2022, and he bought it a few weeks before Black Friday in a pre-Black Friday sale, and it was like £2,000 off the asking price, so he bought it, and then 2 weeks later there's another bloody 500 quid gone, but who knows, there might have been not one in his size if he'd left it, so he was super happy with what he had. So happy that once a tractor rolled over it, he went and bought the same bike again once it was on offer. It's hard, isn't it? But then you sort of think about it, it's like, you're still really happy with the price you paid, aren't you? Once the 55 mils are fitted, you'll be happy. I've been very lucky with bikes and stuff like that. With price drops and stuff. Like my Bont shoes were £120. Bont Vapor S is £120. Yeah, end of 2015, 16. Now, what a Bont Vapor S is now? Like 300 quid? Ooh, going for the GP5000s. Don't neglect the Schwalbe Schwalbe Pro 1 Evos. Well, I don't know what they're like to fit to a prime wheel set, but obviously I've fitted GP5000s. Still 500 meters to go, and I don't find much difference in performance, but I find fitting them, I would never get a GP5000 off my rim if I was out in the sticks somewhere and I had to get it off. But I'd get an Evo, Schwalbe Pro Evo 1 tyre off. Hi Angela, I did see your ride on earlier, so I appreciate that. There might be a few more chances to give me a ride on today. We're going to tick off a couple of these routes. I have neglected Makuri. I don't know why. It's quite beautiful, isn't it? Here we go. Another one done. Another one done. We'll just go past a little bit. There we go. I'll tell you what I'm going to do first, so just go to the pairing screen. Just try and pair the right hand side. The right hand side one isn't holding charge, so it's plugged in at the moment, but it's not letting me we'll see. I've still got the stairs though. Okay. Just thinking about how bad my thumbs were when I tried to get my GP5000s on my rims. That was the DT Swiss, quite a narrow DT Swiss wheel though. I can't remember what they are. Arc, I don't know, 1100, 1300, something like that. So that is Island Outskirts done in Makuri Island. Join us, stay where you are if you're watching live. What a boring graph. People are just like going, how have you not got any red in there? This is so unusual. Oh, what do I want to put to? We'll put that one as the first one. Turn that one off. Put that one there. Zwifter going to call me up tomorrow and go, oh, we've got a skip button, we've got a skip button. Whew, new update. So that is, where are we going now? 3 village loop. You can go to here to see if you know which ones you've completed. Oh, we've got a lot of Makuri to get through, haven't we? We're not going to do all these tonight. Let's go 3 village loop, 10 kilometers, 93. Oh, nice flat one. 10.6 kilometers includes the lead in. Climb, sprint, and explore 3 unique villages in one big loop. 210 XP. Let's go. Nice downhill start. Oh, get a free ride. Try and stay in the blue. Yes, come on. Just wait for them. I think they're both on workouts, I think, so we'll wait for them to just smash a an interval and I'll be like, "Way!" Runner! Let me hit the runner. Yeah, she's on a workout. Have you got a lot of routes to do, Phil, to complete Zwift? I thought it was about time I pulled my finger out and started ticking a few of these off. The rice paddies. It is quite nice actually just to look around and enjoy the scenery a little bit, because I only come here when I'm racing my arse off. Fucking dark night, you bastard! Like that kind of stuff, so you can actually look at it. Meow. Angela says you look like a rugby player and should flex on stream. I think the stream is very complimentary, or maybe it's the angle I've got the webcam or something, or maybe it's how far I'm back from the the thing. But yeah, my arms just like I haven't got much bicep. Nothing there really, Phil. Maybe good triceps, maybe that's what get a bit of better downlighting and stuff. 25 inch quads, I think, the last time I measured. Maybe a bit more after the Festive 500 fun and games. Tom says, is that the 2024 goal to do all the routes? I want to do them this month, to be honest, Tom. I'd love to. What I'd love to do, I'm doing the full PRL on the 28th of January. I'd love to have to make that the last route to tick off, which does mean I've got a few hard ones to do on Innsbruck, and I think New York's fine. This one, I mean, Makuri's fine. I've just got a lot of short ones and I think 3 longer ones. Watopia, I've got 3 biggish ones to do. I think Radio Tower twice. So yeah, I'll. That's the goal. I'll try and do them before the end of Jan, but time's running out, isn't it? I'll have to do one a day. Well, I'm going to do a few today on this one. 3 village loop. And obviously I'm disguising it as, also I'm leveling up with XP because I'm getting the XP from the badges, and I'm disguising it as a zone 2. Yeah, title should be easy zone 2 boring live stream. I got to do this climb again. What was it, ZRL? Or fastest flat, did we do it? ZRL we did it, didn't we? I'll find out some old rugby pictures we can share on the live stream. Oh, what's the TT course on Sunday, Phil? Did I miss what you were saying what it was? Pinged you a link about Zwift Target. Oh, cheers, buddy. Yeah, I'm sure I can. If I want to ride my bike after the full PRL. I'm really looking forward to full PRL. I think it could be a good race. Just got to decide what bike to use, I think. I guess Tron would be a good shout for the full PRL. I could always do a bike swap to go to something slippery and aero if I do get dropped. Because I imagine if you are doing a lot of the full PRL solo, I imagine it's quite lonely in the flat sections. Lock loop. Ooh, tough one that. Tough TT course. You know, one of the flattest Scottish courses, isn't it? But you know, you've got a couple of lumps there to invest in. Josh is thinking aero. I can imagine everyone getting excited. Did I just turn the pedals? Am I still on the 3 village loop? Am I still on the route? Yes, we're still on it. No, braid climb won't be too bad, but you got the corkscrew climb, haven't you? But then you do get a good run up on that one. Castle Outskirts. Oh yes, I remember this bit. I went to go and chase that wheel then, that bike in front of me, and I sort of remembered, no, zone 2. It is hard sometimes, isn't it? Just got to remember how I felt on Monday after I messed up that race so badly. I don't want to be in that situation again. This is where I uncoupled once, wasn't it, on the fastest flat or Z Racing Series. Josh, I did zone 1 run this morning in Zwift. Coming to the end of the 5k loop and the finish line, there was someone 5 seconds ahead of me. I had to fight every urge to pass him at the line, to not pass him at the line. Well done, Josh. It's so hard, isn't it? It's even worse when you're out on the road and someone goes past you, I think. I think when Zwift was in beta and we were just going around Jarvis Island, you'd have a lot of blue AI bot riders. So when someone would come past you, I just always remember sort of going in some easy rides on Jarvis Island, and then that was the hard thing, just go, I haven't seen a human for like 10 minutes, I'm going to try and stick on your wheel. But now I think there's so many people on these routes, it kind of doesn't matter too much, does it? More XP hunting, says Michael. Yeah, trying to finish the game. I thought it was about time I completed this game. I did think it was just going to pop up and say, when I got the masochist badge for climbing the Alp 25 times. I'm not too worried about level 100, but it's nice to tick off some of these routes. I haven't done a lot of Makuri, where I haven't been flat out racing. So it's actually nice to take a look. All the hard work going into the surroundings and garages and cars, which I don't normally see. There's a vending machine. What have you got the weekend, Michael? Easy weekend before Monday's fastest flat again? I wonder if there's a speedrun record. Yeah. Speedrun. Someone sped run the how quickly can they get the Tron bike, didn't they? That was quite a popular one. Cheers, Phil. Thanks, mate. Thanks for joining. Say hi to Angela if she's still in waving distance. Will do. Cheers, buddy. Good luck for the TT on the weekend. Get over to Phil's channel. Go and click on his name. Go and subscribe. This might be the first live stream we can actually hear him talk. And I don't think he'll be talking very much. Let's go and give him some, show him some love. Show him some back pedal love at the weekend. He got hit by that rider. Oh no, Michael, you haven't had a very good run, have you? Or maybe you have had very good runs. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Ah, damn it! I was looking to do something to do after my race. Could have joined you here. Yeah, I mean we got to complete the game, haven't we? Haven't we here, Eric? Oh, Eric's here. Hold on. I'm doing, I'm in 4 kilometres time, 4.7 kilometres time, I'm doing the Kappa quest, which is 12 kilometres. Bro, I'm making a video as we speak. It's a very easy Zone 2 video. Which is all I can cope with at the moment. I finally cracked. I finally can't keep up with Eric's racing schedule. I'm going to do a whole race using it. The Nationals, the Roach Nationals approved. Watch me do it in a flat is fast race and get bloody disqualified. I killed Max. What you raced today with Max? Nobody can know. I'd like to think, yeah, but then to be honest, I have gone long on a few over winter, haven't I? Where, you know, you play the parent card. Tour de Zwift yesterday. Is it me, or is this year Tour de Zwift has felt a little bit? Maybe it's because the kits are crap, and the unlocks are crap, and there's no double XP like it is in Tour de Watopia. It feels a little bit just dull, a little bit dull this year. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. I'm fatigued and I'm getting angry at every single pedal stroke. I just feel there's not as much of a buzz this year. And obviously me and Eric didn't get an invite to the fucking thing either, so yeah, why are we making videos on it? But no. I'll make my own wristband, like Eric does. There we go. There we go. Woohoo! And this one's good because you can wipe your sweat away as well. Oh dear. We didn't get wristbands. We weren't part of the environmental impact of Zwift sending out so much bits of crappy plastic and material. I'm back on the Sturzo tonight. I've got one Zwift Play controller working. Does it still let me? Yeah, it's. So one Zwift Play control is working, so it lets me steer with just the left. So I have to use Sturzo to go right, and then if I go left with Zwift Play, I have to go Sturzo right. That might be because Sturzo activated that it's allowing me to steer with the left one, but there we go. Michael Harron says so many more events now, so I think it's a bit boring. Yeah, I think, as I was saying the other day, I think ZRL's lost its shine. I think ladder matches are taking over from WTRL, which I do need to get involved with. A good ladder match. Did loads of ladder matches when I was at school playing wrestling. Doesn't this one usually have trikes in the dino costume? Yeah. If you go back on this channel, you'll see me get a 100km/h badge on a trike. It is possible. At 1400 watts and probably 100 kilos at the time. But I mean, I wasn't a fan of the dinosaurs. Trike was quite fun. Dinosaur suits were just like, I think it's. What's the ladder match stuff I keep hearing about? Where do I find it? I have no idea. It's a 4-on-4. So 4-on-4, and you can get challenged by, I don't know, challenges which other teams which are. Is it 4-on-4 or 5-on-5? That's how little I know about them. But everyone keeps telling me I'll be a good ladder match racer. A ladder race. I call them ladder match. My Zwift Play has some issues where they both don't sync. You can hold the power button on for 30 seconds. I think they might do a master reset, Michael. There is a support page which tells you how to do a special calibration, which might sort that issue. But I've had one which was, my right one wasn't steering, even though it's connected, it was allowing me to press the buttons, it wasn't steering. No, it started off really delayed, and then it wasn't steering, like the next day or the day after. And then it got thrown across the room. Yeah, team race, that's it. I think it might have been, to be honest, it might have been the last couple of updates. But now it's not charging or connecting the right one. But the left one is. There you go. Eric Lee, finally coming across to the light side, away from the crappy Wahoo clickers. Oh, could be up to 15. Oh. One-man band here. You've got to unlock the kit. Have you unlocked the kit yet? Yeah, Eric, you look good. I told you look good in this kit. Here we go, 700 meters to go, and another blue graph, blue to grey graph. Do it, Mike, do it, do it. You're on the Discord, put your name in the hat. Oh. Lombardi, towing me to the finish. Where are we going next? Kappa Quest. Kappa Quest. Got a bit more climbing than this one, the Kappa Quest. We could do Chain Chomper. Oh, that's not the finish. Is it the finish? Yay, completed, another one done. 3 village loops. That was 210 XP just for the route. Obviously we earned more than that with the kilometers we ticked off. Yeah, so the pairing, we've got the sterzo on the left hand side, and then the right hand side is not flashing green, so it should be charging. It's plugged in. Yeah, it's not. I wonder if it's connected via, let me close the companion app down. No, it's still not connecting. There we go. Oh, is it? No. We have 2B teams in the ladder league. It's more fun than ZRL. You can use team tactics. Added. That's 3. We've done Farmland loop, we've done Island Outskirts, and a 3 village loop there. Kappa, do we do Kappa Quest now or Spirit Forest? Let's do Kappa Quest, shall we? Kappa Quest. Again, if you want to see what route completions you need to do, then you can just click on that drop down there, and you've got the world schedule. Oh, you've got world schedule there. Never seen that before. Probably been there, I just haven't seen it. So you can see here, this is Watopia, so I've got bigger loop, shorelines and summits. So I think that's all 3 epic KOMs, and 2 of those go up the radio tower. So that might be a one big live stream. Let's go to Makuri. Lots of people in Makuri at the moment. Again, you can do route completion there. And I assume you can sort by, it just sorts by route completion. So now we're going to go to Kappa Quest. Kappa Quest. Forward. 12.4 kilometers. Is that what we're doing? Just make sure we haven't done that one. Well, I assume I haven't done it. It wouldn't be in that menu, would it? Yo, yo, yo! Kappa Quest. Yeah. Here we go. Yo, 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 Jeff. How are you, buddy? Are you still continuing with your fresh start to 2024? Back on the bike. Jeff's back. Unlock the back pedal kit. Oh, starting on a nice little climb here. We're just knocking off. I don't know if I've been that clear in the title and the thumbnail. We're just knocking off. Really, it's just an easy zone 2 ride. But I'm just knock off some routes for Makuri, which I haven't done. Get that XP in. Grappolino Fridge, I don't know, route completion was a pull down option. That's cool. Well, who says you don't learn anything from my live streams? I like to, I can't remember what it was the other day, someone learned something new and I was like, oh, I can't remember what it was. We do like to inform now and then. So this is Kappa Quest, 12.4 kilometers, 248. Should we change to the Tron bike? Let's change the Tron bike. Put up the brakes, old school brakes. T. Oh, come on, Tron. There we go. Jeff, trying to get stronger and lighter each day. Two of the hardest things to do. Thanks, Simon Jenkins, for the ride on. Ah, I just missed him. Just missed him on the screenshot. That's the holy grail, isn't it? Get stronger and lighter every day. That's my goal, to do both. And at some point, I'll be happy just to get lighter. Cheers, Simon Jenkins. Hello, buddy. Have I been missing your kudos? Kudos. Right on. Cheers, George, for the ride on. Have I been missing your ride on so far? Should be a few popping up, because what's this, the fourth? What's the fourth one? Jay Hunt says ride on. Thanks, Jay Hunt. You did miss it yesterday. Ah, damn it. Ah, we got the forest climb, do we? Maybe I should have chose a gravel bike. Or is it not worth it anymore? Is it not worth it? I want to be Scott Com, just better looking. Oh, I said no one ever. Well, it wouldn't be hard to be better looking. You don't want to be me. You don't want to smell like me. I mean, this jersey has probably done 30,000 miles. I haven't pedalled up here for, what, 3 years? Probably me and Jeff are probably riding together in a race at some point, I expect. Oh, here we go. 3%. Try and stay in the blue graph. Quite a few people up here tonight. I wouldn't have thought this was a popular climb outside of races, but might be wrong. Thanks for tapping the like button, everyone. I've got one serial disliker, but happens very early, so they obviously probably subscribe, and then just to hit the downvote. So please tap the like button now, and we'll bash down that ratio. Not a bad ratio. It's just annoying more than anything. It's like you ride your bike for 6.5 hours live stream, and someone gives you a downvote. Oh, oh. How dare you! How dare you! Oh, I just want to let rip on the legs. We've got to be very calm. There's bigger fish to fry on Monday night. Especially if I haven't got Michael Hara and if he's got stomach bugs still. Yeah, where is the Strava downvote option? Strava's too positive. Otherwise, all my outdoor friends on Strava would be downvote, downvote, downvote for Zwift. I still feel like Makuri's relatively new, but then I also feel that I've been riding it for a couple of years now. It's just that, maybe because I don't know, maybe I do the same routes and stuff. Still feels quite fresh. I've had some battles up this climb, I know. I can feel it in my legs. The memories. Oh, we've gone into green and got hiccups. That's what happens when you go into green on the graph. Zone 3 hiccups kick in. I've lost my mouse, I've lost my cursor. Jane, where's my cursor? There it is. No, I lost it again. I hate this climb, I've been dropped in every race up here, says Michael. I just remember it from ZRL a few years ago in the seas. I think I was dropped so fast. One time I did a double bike swap when bike swapping wasn't really a thing. Now, I think I did one race that was quite good up here. I think I did chase down, I don't know if that was ZRL or something else, but I remember launching an attack for something. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Some weirdos do like this climb. It shouldn't suit me very well, but I think, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I hate it, Eric says, I hate it, but I love it when I can drop people on the steep parts near the top when they die. Yeah, I think what happens, it's a very easy climb to, especially with the old bike dynamics and stuff, it's a very easy climb to overcook. So if you have got something left in the tank, this helmet makes me look like I haven't got any hair. Might need to sort that out at the next stop point. I should have gone to a gravel bike, shouldn't I? Josh says good length for a hard effort. Someone was asking why some people do the 125% gradient difficulty on the climb portal. I think that's the thing, isn't it? People want to make a longer ride, longer hill climb. So that's what I mean. It's good. It is a good length for a good effort, and then it eases off, and then we go over the bridge, don't we? And it's never quite done, and you got to chase back on. Michael, you going to do the, and Eric, you going to do the full PRL with me? B race? I'll make sure it starts at 3 AM for you, Eric. I've got the Alp to Zwift jersey, but I haven't got the, I never had the Volcano jersey, I don't think. Yeah, well, you have to pedal really fast then, won't you? To be honest, we'll probably need a little break at 3 hours. I've never seen that blue fire before. So this is Kappa Quest forward. Only 180 XP for this one, what the hell? It's a lot of climbing for only 180 XP. Whoa! No, not doing it. 28th of January I'm doing it. Zone 2 out the saddle was the hardest thing to do. Thanks for the ride on, Ralph. Ralph was with me for the Uber pretzel. Yeah, 28th. No, I was doing zone 1 out of saddle. It's really wonky. It's horrible, isn't it? Although, to be honest, it is one of those skills which lots of new cyclists struggle outdoors. I don't want to do it here because I'll ruin my graph, but they think when they get out of the saddle, they have to push harder. Where it's quite a skill to get out of the saddle and keep the same sort of wattage, isn't it? Or not spike it. And once people crack that just because they're out of the saddle doesn't mean they have to push harder, you can actually go quite slow out of the saddle. That's always a little people that are new to cycling always seem to struggle with, or people that I've been with that are new to cycling. Nah, that's what I'm trying to say. And Bullet, when he was new to cycling. And Dad. Sorry, Mum. Expected finish time, we're going to try and do 5 hours. Is it 5 hours or 6 hours? 5 hours, I think. If we get a good little group, it'll be 5 hours, I think. Is that right? Is that right, people? Is that what we said the other day? Yeah, it's like your legs ain't work properly. Oh yes, that was right, Josh, wasn't it? The estimated was at 5 hours and 10 or something. So 5 hours. I was saying 6 hours before, and then Josh was horrible. I was thinking about doing one of the longer routes tomorrow on Watopia that I've got to tick off. And the snooker starts at 1 PM. It's Ronnie O'Sullivan versus Sean Murphy. And that is going to be one of the best matches. If they both hit their... Well, if they both produce what they can produce, it's going to be an amazing... I think Murphy has just upped his game in the last few months. Back to old school Murphy. So I was thinking about doing a whole live stream whilst watching the snooker, but I probably can't get away with including the snooker in the stream. And it might be a bit rude while I'm watching the snooker, but... Or I might just do it. I just might do it and not live stream. That's probably the best thing, isn't it? Just watching it. I don't have to live stream every Zwift ride. Although, I do like the fact of, like, you guys, when I hit my 458 FTP by the end of the year, 458 watts. No, I'm not going that high. It's more important for me to lose weight. I need to get the weight off. I just can't be a decent Zwifter at 95 kilos. I'm fed up of being... 95 kilos is a good weight for me as well. I'm just fed up of being, from considering where I have been, I'm just fed up of being sometimes 20 kilos heavier than everyone else in the race. Oh, sorry, I wasn't even reading the chat. There we go. The Crapolino fridge. When I used to do outdoor group rides, that arm flap before getting out of the saddle. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Good one, yeah. I always struggle stood up. Maybe it's to do with position, but I always feel that I have to take all of my weight on my arms and stood up. That's probably another good point there, Tom. And you can see it when I'm trying to teach Nat how to stand up. Once she's watched the GCM videos and other people, they shoot the bike back, which is what you even very well, very knowledgeable cyclists. There's one local cyclist used to be on our chain gang. He would be the one that would moan about other people doing it and then do it, and probably I was probably the same, I guess. And so you'd know if you, but you get to know when you ride with people often, you get to know their little ticks that you know he's going to do it, like get out the saddle, and it's just like it might be a little like head nod or a little bit of a, you know, you can see him change gear and stuff, but you just know, you just get to know when people are going to go out the saddle. But there's one that will shoot his bike back and it's just like phew, it'll come back past you almost. But so the important thing there is to, a lot of people obviously you got to change gear, so it's not too much of a thing, so I usually change a couple of gears, but lots of people go forward like that, and like you say, you're holding up the weight of your arms. Actually, if you sort of focus, and I think it comes from Zwift as well, it's handy in Zwift, don't go forward so much, but actually get that weight over the bottom bracket a little bit more. It might feel a little bit weird, but that's a good way to sort of practice standing up. It's just like not shooting forward, just get it back a little bit. If you back too far, you hit the saddle, but you can just, and you'll see if you can shift that weight back, and if you've got a power meter and heart rate and etc, you can actually see there's a very subtle line between actually losing power by being too far forward, depends on the hill and the gradient obviously, then actually going back a bit, you can still put in more power on climbs. I'm talking like crap here, aren't I? Are you sharing a watts per kilo goal? Curious. No, I mean not really. I mean, if I'd got to my goal weight in September for the Porlock Hill climb, I must have been nearly 4 watts per kilo at the Porlock Hill climb. For the time I did, if you can imagine, you know, my power meter overread by 200 watts due to the biblical rainstorms. Yeah, I mean, you know, I will get to an A at some point. I don't know whether it will be this season or the next Zwift season, like going into the autumn. So I'd say goal would be, I'd love to see 88 kilos. So that would be, well, I'm 95 now, just a smidge under. But it's the lightest I've ever been in a January. It's the fittest I've ever been in a January. That's for sure. So we'll take it. So yeah, I'd like to get down to I'd love to see 88. I don't know why 88. But also, if I get down to 90 and I'm just stuck, then hey, what? You know, I'm 6'3". If I can beat Pam up the Porlock Hill climb when I'm at 95 kilos, imagine what I can do at 88. Go forward so you can pull with your arms to press more on the pedals. Yeah, I guess that's what other people forget to do, is actually forget to pull up on the thing. So you sort of, I always say, there's an interview with Mark Cavendish saying, imagine trying to sprint. Imagine when you're sprinting. So the technique of sprinting, imagine trying to put on a Wellington boot without touching it, like without pulling up. And he said that's the same as sprinting. Imagine trying to push your foot down without pulling up. Interesting. I always wonder why everyone announces getting out. Everyone announces getting out of saddle on group rides. Yeah, it's just because it's known to shoot back. So you can see some people will give it a flick of the elbows, Like, but you know, it's all about getting smoother at it, really, isn't it? It's not. So yeah, and the bigger you are, I think obviously the more you shoot the bike back. But I'd say there's one local rider that doesn't think he does it, and he's the worst at it. So I probably have got him on video as well. I haven't ridden with him much, but I have probably got it on video. And because your saddle's sore, yeah, release a bit of pressure on the saddle, which is what is important for these Zone 2 rides, Zone Active Recovery. You do put a bit more pressure through the saddle, I think, on these easier rides. Yeah, I love those riders. Don't do it, yet I have hours of GoPro footage telling them. Yeah. I'll have to confront him when I next see him. It might not be until Rebound Gravel Ride 2024. That narrows it down if you knew who was on my gravel ride. Yeah. I think it's a taller rider thing as well. And I say I probably do it, but I like to think I don't. But I'll be one of those people that you just talk about. Josh says, this is why I ride alone. I get to believe I look majestic. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, some of the YouTube shorts and the vertical footage from just my aero cockpit, and you just got my hands like pushing out 1,000 watts, sat down, going downhill, overtaking Mark Gibbs and stuff, and then I see a picture of me from someone else's camera, and I think, oh, not quite what I had in mind when I was flying down there, watching it back on video. Or if you're at a TT, I've done a couple of road TTs, and I think I'm just like the most aero person ever. And then I look at the video, look at the camera, look at the photos that are taken of me, I'm like that again. I had clip-on bars on one of them. I was like, I do love a solo ride. I do like riding solo. Yeah, I often think I look majestic, and then you do a racing event, and you see what you really look like. Running race. When I did the cyclocross race a few years back now, and I was fit at the time, I was quite fit, and I was quite lean. I was still a bit chunkier than I am now, I guess, but I was probably a little bit leaner on the arms and the legs, probably doing a bit of fasting. And there's one photo of me, like, there's one I sometimes use on a thumbnail, of like someone's quite low down, and I'm like, oh, I'm like that, giving the finger, like that. And then there's one of me like grinding up one of these hills on the bike, and it's so hot, greasy, got my my bronzing sun cream on, so everything's looking really lean. And then there's another one, me like hopping over with my bike, and I'm just like I just look unbelievably like two different riders in one thing. One picture was exactly what I thought I looked like, and one picture is probably what I look like 99% of the time. Yeah, I don't look majestic on 600 videos on my page. No, it is hard to look majestic while Zwifting, but there is one person that does it very well, and he's just in the chat. You say majestic Zwifting, and he appears. Hi Phil, how are you, mate? Evening Zwifter on your Zwift bike. Yes, this is I haven't done a lot of Makuri, so I'm just knocking off a few of Makuri. I've got the full PRL coming up at the end of Jan, so I'm hoping, I haven't said I'm going to do it, but I want that to be the last route badge for me to unlock, which means I've got to pull my finger out and knock off a few others. Eric, I'll translate that for you, mate. Phil says there, "Hey up, Eric," in a Michael Haran voice. I usually finish with a face of full twisted agony. I think that's why people love the Zwift races so much. It's like, because you can't, there's no hiding, is there, on a live Zwift race? It's like the camera's right there and you can't hide the disappointment, anger, absolute emptiness of the race. Apart from when he gets dropped on the descent. Yeah, I mean, Eric still looks majestic when he finishes the Zwift race on the wrong banner. He just does the yes, wipes his face. Oh, we didn't go up here again, do we? Ah, oh, what? Have I done 2 laps? Have I? No, 10 kilometres. So this is Kappa Quest. 12.4 kilometres. Only get 180 XP for this. What's going on? Outdoor crit tomorrow for Phil. Phil, are we going to get any of these outdoor crit videos? Are you filming them, or are you? Is it going to be a mega edit? I raced outdoors 8 times. And this is what happened. I do want to get back outdoor crit racing, but the nearest one for us is Odd Down. There's only 5 crit races at the moment from here until July listed on British Cycling, and road races. And it's about 2.5 hours to get to Odd Down from our place each way. So it's kind of like, 30 quid to ride around Odd Down for 40 minutes after driving 2.5 hours. Zwift, $12.99 a month. Oh no, Phil! You could ask the, even if you're not going to use them, you could put the GoPro on the bike, couldn't you? If you get the permission. Have you looked at any other cycling bodies? No, I haven't. What other cycling bodies are there? I used to race in a handicap league. I can't remember who it was that ran it. No, I think we're just so far on a limb here, down here, Tom. It's a bit of a joke. Oh, what's this? How long have we been? Hour and 40. This one seems to be dragging on a bit, doesn't it? Doesn't help that I'm not even in zone 2. There we go. Let's focus a bit. Spirit Forest could be next. We could just knock out that 12 kilometres. Oh, no, Spirit Forest is a lot of climbing as well. Chain Chomper. There we go, it's a bit less climbing, a bit more XP. The only man on more than Coronation Street. Oh, good to have you back, Stephen. Thank you for joining. Phil says, I think it would be boring watching a middle-aged man clinging on for grimly at the back of a peloton. Well, you've just summed up my Zwifter channel. I think if you just recorded that, dumped some music over the top, put the overlay on, and uploaded it raw as possible, you'd still get some good views on that one, Phil. Oh, TLI cycling. I'll have a look. I'll have a look. And Eric's and everyone's. If you think this route's dragging on, watch some Coronation Street. Well, we've got 20 minutes until the snooker starts. Selby versus Mark Allen. Not you again. Someone's need a rest. I'm having to watch. Hey Ali, how are you? Dr. Ali, how's the new car going? You're not missing much. This is the title should be another actual Zone 2 ride. Oh, Rebecca's about to try the the extreme super greens powder. Made the shake up, but I'm terrified to drink it. Would you? We got Phil here and Ali and everyone else that would know. Actually, what you got to do is put a tin of tuna in there, some pink Monster energy drink, some black pepper, what else? Anything else? And then I'll drink it. What brand's that, Rebecca? Got to get that added protein in there. Oh, all these new viewers. I think Zone 2 chat rides work. Gentle viewing and not killing you. Although, yeah, to be honest, yesterday I can see I've turned up the brightness on the screen now, so I've realised, like yesterday, when I was saying, oh, I'm struggling to read everything, it's because the brightness was too low as well. So I've turned that up. I haven't got contacts in. I just find, I tell you what, some of my best performing videos are just long, slow climbs up the Alp to Zwift, so I don't know why. Yeah. Oh, good news. Good news if you're watching. Well, good news for me, not so much for you lot. Got monetised on the Shorts channel. Hit 10 million views in the last 90 days. So we got monetised. Been a long time coming on that channel, that's for sure. So now when you see my shorts and you skip through and you see a little advert in between about 8 different shorts, I'll get a tiny sliver of that little short advert. Light needs getting older. Welcome to the club. I was doing all right. I think what really did me in was it wasn't so much the 6.5 hour Zwift live stream on during the Uber Pretzel and more. I think it was the day after when I did the Gran Fondo on really sore legs. Phil did it in the morning. We can't wait for those second-hand TikToks. Phil did it in the morning after I did the Uber Pretzel. You know, obviously inspired by my Uber Pretzel. And then Phil did the Gran Fondo. And then inspired me to do it. I was just smashed. I think when I started the stream, I thought, let's just do 20 minutes. Oh, okay, we've done 20 minutes. Let's just get to 45 minutes. I ended up doing 4.5 hours on the bike that day. I was just completely destroyed. So you can't, I mean, yeah, I think that was the 10 hours and 2 days on Zwift was the straw that broke the camel's back. Which I always thought it'd be Bell Lap that got me. You're not that old, Jeff, you're not that old. That's good going for I sort of, even though I was in the chat, I didn't sort of realise that. Only ride over 90 minutes for months. Oh, indoors. What this honestly, this feels like going up the bloody Alp. This we've done 40 minutes of this, and it's only. I know I'm in zone 2, so it's slow. Yeah, less of the straw, more of a bale of hay, I would say. We knew it was going to come. We knew it was going to come. Monday, I'd like to say Monday's race, which still isn't live on my channel. I don't know if I will put it live, of me just swearing for 10 minutes, calling out cheaters. That it didn't break. Monday didn't. Oh, Monday did break me a bit. Monday made me realise that actually I do need to get some zone 2 training in, or end the season, if you know what I mean. Have a break, because I couldn't keep going on. That my graph wasn't as red as it should have been on Monday. Was that a wolf or a dog up there? A wolf. And 300. Yeah, I still did. I wasn't far off her. Michael Haran got a new FTP. Congratulations to Michael. And sorry if it came across that I was belittling your achievement on Monday. I was more just annoyed with I managed 343 watts normalised for 26 minutes, and I finished mid-pack. Stephen realised he was getting old when he moaned about them using a smaller font on the scoreboard. There's me again. Moaned about them using a smaller font on the scoreboard at the match, naively not realising it was my eyes. They were all laughing at me. It is weird when I mean, I wear glasses for, I used to say I used to wear glasses for long distance. It's now getting shorter and shorter. Here we go, we're finishing up this. But it's funny how, like, when I first put glasses on, I didn't realise how bad my eyesight was. I can't believe I was driving with that much bad eyesight. What a horrible route that was. That was absolutely not one of my favourites. No wonder I don't come to Makuri very often. They're going to be like, Strava's going to be like, you didn't do these rides. There's no red. There's no red. Oh. Right, should we do one more? Shall we do one more? Kappa quest reverse. I don't want to do that. Chain Chomper. Should we do Chain Chomper? I was annoyed at a certain person who sat in zone 2 all the race and was tagging at the end. Yeah, Dark Knight. I think everyone was annoyed by him. There's no way, if you can sit in zone 2 in that race, that was one of the fastest B races I've ever been in. I've been in some doozies over my time. I've forgotten what he's doing. So I think it was Josh earlier that said that you didn't know you could actually do a drop down and choose route completion to see all the ones which you haven't done, all the green ones, obviously ones you've done, So should we do Makuri 40? Let's do chain chomper. Chain chomper. There we go. 13 kilometers. 183 meters. Alp, 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 Alp. We completed the Alp. We've gone up there 25 times. I'm going to change. Does anyone know if... Let's just change bikes for this. I'm not suffering, but you guys are, so please like the video if you're enjoying the suffering. Sorry for the double press on the buttons there. I am on the laptop, iPad, Stream Deck app. Oh, you're joking. Chain Chomper is similar to the route you've just done. It's up the temple climb again. God. Well, it wouldn't have been as similar as Kappa Quest Reverse, would it? 'Cause we just did Kappa Quest. Spirit Forest was the other option. Chain Chomper, you get 270 XP though. Kappa Quest, you only get 180. What is the XP looking like at the moment? So 4,000. I don't know what we started. I can't remember what we started on. You should go for that 26th badge, yeah. I still use the Alp for doing a lot of Zone 2 training and XP workouts and stuff. No, I haven't sorted out the clicking on the turbo trainer. Why'd you ask? I'm getting Terminator 1 vibes. I said it earlier, I'm getting Terminator 1 soundtrack vibe. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. We'll swap to a gravel bike, I guess, if we go up the climb again. We may as well. We're not racing anymore. I think last Friday we went up the Alp, didn't we? Got to do Von 2 as well. On top. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that one. That's a badge I haven't got at the moment. Right on, Ali PG. God, legs do feel good. No, I mustn't race this weekend. I mustn't race. Tom's done Von 2 once. when they introduced it in the Rafa Series event, I accompanied it. Never gone back. It's obviously long, but it's less stimulating than the Alp. Yeah, I've done Lorraine a couple of times, I think twice, which you don't, even if you carry on all the way up to Ventoux, you don't, to the top, you don't get the badge, do you? Or it does, it's not a segment anyway, so that's going to be a tough one, I think. I'll just do a workout up here, Zone 2 workout. John Flicking, thanks for the ride on. Yeah, I just remember I've been in some bad play. I think I did Lorraine on Lorraine on there's someone stuck. I did it on a Rafa. I think I did it on the Rafa stage. Rafa Rising. We haven't seen that one, have we? Thanks Simon Jenkins for the ride on. Got you. Pam, thank you for the ride on, mate. Oh, they're all coming in now. They're all coming in. And they stopped. Oh, come on. Rafa have totally stepped away from Zwift. As in your opinion, or you know they have, or you just haven't seen them? I will, Pam, I will. Well, this route's all right so far. Nice bit of chain Chomper. If anyone's got any ideas how to stop the clicking on the Wahoo clicker, let me know. I don't think I've ever done this bit of the map before. Buy a new one, yeah. Well, this is a brand new refurbished model. I've had it for about 2 weeks. Brand new refurbished. When I was trying to sort out some of the clicks earlier, there's a little on the just below the belt bit, just where the belt sits, there's a little bit of black marker pen going on. I didn't know if it's still under my fingernail from going, what's that there? I rubbed it off and they've done a bit of a Sharpie cover-up job. The sneaky little sods. Mark Gibbs does that a lot. I see that trick being used a lot. Sorry, Mark. I don't think I have ever been up this bit before. I can't recall. Oh, I've been down it. I came down it on the sea racing. I was already dropped, wasn't I? I think, anyway. Gets to this time now where during Zone 2 rides where you probably should stop. Where am I? How long have I been riding for? 2 hours. It does get, like, legs do feel a little bit, they almost get a little bit cold or something, like a little bit, like they're saying come on, or they're saying you've had enough. I think I've been a bit over the active recovery marker today, but legs feel really good. So yeah, I've just never been up that way. It's funny, isn't it? Well, I haven't been to Makuri that much, as we can see by the route completion. Oops. It's an interesting. I prefer the climb up to some of the others. Tom Barnes, thanks for a ride on. Cadman, thanks for a ride on, mate. So we've still got a forest climb to do, have we, for this one, or is that? Seymour, thanks for the ride on. Runner, runner, runner. Go on the inside. Ride-ons really speed up the drops. Yeah, they do. I'm not sure what the multiplier is. Is it 3 times? Well, there we go. I've never climbed that climb before. Inga Todgerson, give me some ride-ons. No, I'm not riding until I hit 10 million drops tonight. You know Makuri well then, Tom. You're a little Makuri fan. Oh yeah, forest climb. Oh yeah. Yes, should we go gravel bike? Or Lux? You're going to tell me the gravel's probably better now. Helpful because you're running low drops. Yeah. Oh, that's not a good start. Oh. Just noticed the leg motion changes from road bike to mountain bike. Kind of neat when you're stood up, that is. That will do because our cadence was low, wasn't it? I don't know if this is the right choice of bike, is it? Nuba's riding away from me. Yeah, it's not making any difference, is it, with the riders in front of me there? I'm not going to gain on them. Should have stuck with a Tron, or whatever I was on. I was on the disc with Ashman. Tom, thanks for riding on, buddy. Let's just change, let's just change. That'll do. That'll do. Ooh. Baz, thanks for riding, mate. That's that rider I was behind on the mountain bike. Oh. Gotta love a bit of zone 2. Level 72 jersey, so pretty, says yay. Which is that? Is that the is that the one I really like? Is the Blossoms, the pink blossom jersey. That looks quite nice. Tick, 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 boom. It's quite mesmerising. Probably annoying for you. Oh, it is the cherry blossom one. Yeah, that's the pick of the bunch for me. Alan, thanks for the ride on, buddy. Metronome, yeah. I do want to get it sorted for the full PRR though, because it's. I think I'll do my head in for that distance. $270 XP for this route badge. Get a bit warmer in here. That's probably all the CO2 building up. How tall are you? 6'3", so about 190 centimeters. So not very good for Zwift rafting, that's for sure. Weight's 95 kilos. I don't know why it says at the top 90 to 100. Maybe it's people don't want to put in their actual weight, but 95 kilos. Tall boy. Tall boy. Not quite as tall as Connor on GCN though. He is a tall boy. Whoa, shortcut. Yeah, Connor. You and Mackie is the tallest rider you know. How tall is... Oh, 6'8". Also, Connor looks tall as well, doesn't he? I'd like to think that I don't look... I think people are a bit shocked when they see me in real life. Some people say, I didn't even... Who was it? Who do we see? And someone said, Christ, I didn't realise there's like 3 foot difference between me and my mate Bullet. Which is funny because you think, I guess maybe you don't see it in the videos, but if you know, you know, I guess. I don't think it's 6. I don't think it's a 3 foot difference. More like 4. Sorry if you're watching, Bullet. Probably on Climb Portal as we speak. He streams on Twitch too. Oh, cool. I need to get back. Do I need to get back to Twitch streaming? I used to when I was on a different software, but now I think I'd probably use Restream. I think I don't know. Some people, 1 person, 2 people, one person probably has said about doing a Zwift, doing a TikTok race live stream, which I can do from the software. I can spit it out as TikTok shape as well as YouTube. But I don't know really. Is it worth the hassle? Pam will say you don't earn any money off Twitch. Come in with the good knowledge, and you're not technically allowed to earn money in the future if you stream to both, do you? Has to be like Twitch only for streaming. I wonder if there's an audience for Zwift on TikTok. Yeah, I mean there's a guy called Danny who's got 65,000 followers. He regularly streams on TikTok. I've got I don't know about my main channel whether people would want to watch me Zwift. I don't think they will. I've got a little Zwifter TikTok as well, which I don't know, I might scrap. I don't know if I can be bothered to put the effort into it. Not bothered. I don't know if it's worth the time investment into it. It's kind of content that writes itself, isn't it? Because I can just upload the last minute of to earn money on TikTok. You've got to upload over a minute video now, so it does. The Zwift races, especially the amount of Zwift races I usually do on Downtown Dolphin and stuff, do lend itself to quite a nice little 1 minute video of just the finish you could just upload. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I do put Zwift content on my main TikTok, but I don't think it does that well. I think Danny Enzo as well, when I think he uploads, I think he's just had a load of videos which have said, because he edits the game bit at the top and then him at the bottom, I think he's been done for a load of unoriginal, it's been picked up as unoriginal content, which it can happen on Zwift. So on my shorts channel, so just been monetized on my shorts channel, got 30,000 subscribers over on Com Shorts, and all of the Zwift ones were limited ads, so I had to get them approved. I don't know if they've been approved yet, I have to check that, because I think they just auto detect it as not original content, because I guess you've got a game going on and something like that, they don't think it's original. Oh good, there's not much more climbing in this one because it's 183 meters of climbing for this route. Making endurance sport interesting for TikTok kids with 10-second attention spans is a challenge, yes. 10 seconds is a challenge sometimes. I've got the 6-second videos down to a T. It's just like in how to run park run, and then Zwift this year or last year, end of last year, go, okay, we're changing things up. To earn money now, you need to upload 1 minute videos and over. So it's like, well, I've been training for a park run, now I've got to learn out, I've got to train up for a bloody marathon. I do need to pull my finger out on the main channel because I've been stuck at 295,000 followers for way too long. So I want to get to 300,000. Not that it makes much difference, but just nice to see a different number there. I think brands like it. Oh, this ticking's starting to get to me, guys. I need your advice what to do. I've searched it, there's not a lot comes up. There's a lot worse sounds, but not... Maybe I just need to give it a good clean. I would pay to see you run a marathon. How much, Simon? Oh, Simon. Stephen. Oh, I've just lost a Patreon again. You pay too much a month anyway, you two. The cycling bricky. Just give me a ride on. Marathon. We start with a park run, shall we? That's what I should do. If I get down to 90 kilos, if I can lose 5 kilos, I'll do a park run. Dressed as Clark Kent again. Giraffe marathon. What's the giraffe marathon? Oh, come on, are we there yet? No, not yet. Not quite. Well, that was it then. Here we go. Here we go. What's this? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's the 5th route we've done. Oh, a marathon with other people over 6 foot. I've never heard of that before. Good bullet enter if you put some stilts on. Ooh. Screenshot. I was a bit fast to that one because I was keeping it a bit more blue. Oh, just want to cancel that a sec, so I just want to check the XP. Right, we've just been doing zone 2 for 2 hours and 23 minutes. And, calculator. Oh yeah, 2 hours. I was thinking that's a lot for an hour. We've just been doing, what have we been doing? We've been doing zone 2 for an hour. Oh, for flip's sake. This is where I need that recovery and get the fatigue out of my legs and my brain. So I've just ridden my bike for 2 hours and 23 minutes and I have earned 2,160 XP by completing 5 shortish routes on Makuri Island. I was thanks Pam. The weekend I'm still not racing. I'm still having a bit of a break from racing, trying to get some fatigue out of the legs and get some zone 2 into the legs. And so the weekend I potentially might do Von 2, might cycle up do Von Top. There's not much XP on Von 2, but for the badge, but we have to do it before the end of January. What was the other thing I wanted to do at the weekend? Maybe a couple of longer Woodtopias. We'll see about that. So let me know what you want to see in the comments of this video. Thanks for liking the video. Every hour on the bike is 10 IQ, minus 10 IQ. Yeah. Someone said that the other day about, yeah. I think it was Demon Hunter, wasn't it? You should hear me after an hour on the bike. That's not a Demon Hunter impression. There we go. Wipe my swat. Fuck. Wipe my sweat. Snot in my face. Thank you for joining. Have I forgotten to do something? Probably haven't I? Have a lovely Friday night, everyone. Oh yes, tomorrow it's the snooker. I might do a snooker live stream, watching the snooker and doing a long Zwift ride. So maybe we'll see that. Heart rate's going down to 75. 74, 73, 72, 71, 67, 66. $65!